There's a mixed view on stretching. Some people believe in it, others don't. I am a believer in stretching. I think it's good for a few reasons. It helps you to cool down. I see people in the gym and they just, sort of walk straight out the door after an intensive workout. I couldn't do that. I'd just be shaking a bit all over the place. Another reason, it reduces or releases the lactic acid that's built up in a workout when you stretch, and that prevents you from being sore the next day. So it's good for that as well. It's also apparently good for building a muscle growth hormone. It's supposed to raise a muscle growth hormone. So it's supposedly supposed to make you look bigger and stronger if you stretch. And I believe that. I do think my body would look slightly different if I didn't stretch. So I'm a believer in it. I just think it's good to be genuinely, a little bit more flexible. You don't want to be going to make a cup of tea and bending over and hurting your back, I just think it's good to be flexible. So yeah, I'm a big fan of stretching. Okay, so start with your head. Take your fingers and lock them together and just slowly pull down behind the back of your head. So your chin is just touching your chest. And just slowly, you don't want to be yanking it down, just slowly pull down. Just like that. And you should be holding these stretches for about 10 seconds each. Then take to the other side. And you can use this arm for support if you like. Just give you gently, you want to do this gently, your neck and your head are very sensitive areas of the body, so be careful. Over to the other side, just stretch that, slowly. Okay, and just make a semicircle with your head. Just slowly get your neck warmed up. Okay, we're going to roll down now. So with our feet parallel, facing forward, we're going to slowly roll down, and you need to roll through the spine, you need to squeeze your stomach, but do this slowly. And it doesn't matter how far you can get down. I'm quite flexible, I can go right to the floor. But if this is your limit, that's fine, it doesn't matter. If that hurts when you're stretching, that's fine, just go to your limits. Okay, so slowly rolling down through the spine, and then hold it there. And when you come up, it's very important to bend your knees. If you want to, if it's a little bit more advanced, you can grab the back of your shins and pull your head towards you. Okay, bend the knees to come up, and your head should be the last thing to come up. Slowly roll up, squeezing your stomach, just like that. And now we're going to turn our feet out. This gives a different stretch. Okay, so turn your feet out. This is stretching all down the back of your legs, and each one of these positions, changing the positions of your feet, stretches a different muscle. So again, slowly roll down, touch the floor, grab your legs if you want to, and bend the knees and come up. Really slowly roll up. Okay, your legs slightly wider than hip width apart. Same again, rolling down. And you should get a little bit further down now with your legs. Okay, and what I like to do is I like to grab the back of my legs and just pull myself through. Like that, and slowly bend your knees and slowly come up. Same again, but just changing the position of your feet. Roll down. Slowly touch the floor. And again, grab your legs if you want to. Bend the legs, bend the knees, come up, slowly roll down. Your head should be the last thing to come up. If you come up too fast, you'll be dizzy, and it's not good. Okay, in second now, so just go down as far as you can go down. And what I'm doing is I'm pushing my forearms, with my forearms I'm pushing my knees backwards. Not too much, but just gently pushing them back. And what you don't want to be doing with any of these stretches is bouncing, because that's not good. It's like stretching an elastic band, it's not good to bounce it. So just hold the stretches as opposed to bouncing them, okay? And then if you can, put your arms out like that and just test the strength of your legs, like that. If you want to do two, do two, okay? Ooh. Okay, slowly come up. And we're going to go back on the floor now. And this is really important. So your left leg's in front, and it should be vertical. You don't want to be like this or like that. You want to be vertical because you get a nice stretch down the back of your right leg. So slowly, holding this for 10 seconds. Okay, tuck in like that and come up. Okay, and you need to really, for the next thing, you need to squeeze your stomach muscles. And if you can, this is slightly more advanced, go to a flat back. Okay, your back should be nice and flat there. Your head should be down. Okay, go back down and lift your leg up. This is a really good stretch for your hamstrings. If you just lift your, see what I'm doing with my foot there? So just lift that up and drop your head. And remember, just go as far as you can go, it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to go to the floor now. And with your feet facing forward, you don't want to be like that. Feet facing forward. Just try and get that lunge. If you're only there, use your hands for support, that's fine. It doesn't matter, you're going to your limits. So, nice little stretch, don't bounce. Okay, you should feel this in the groin sort of area. I can feel this all the way down my leg. It's a nice stretch. And it's up to you, wherever's comfortable. If you need your left leg to be flat on the floor, do whatever's comfortable. Over to the other side, switching. And then this leg, try and keep that facing forwards. If it's comfortable for you to do that, have it turn out a little bit, and that's fine, whatever's comfortable. I think I'm a little bit more flexible on my left leg, so that is actually quite harder to hit that position for me, so that is actually more comfortable. So there, and again you get a nice stretch all down your left leg now. And go to the other side. Keeping your right leg vertical, like that. You get a nice stretch on your hip flexor there. Okay, come in. Stretch up. Again, squeeze your muscles, squeeze your abdominal muscles, and try and aim for a flat back. That gets a really good stretch behind the front of the right leg. Okay. And then again, lift your right foot up, you get another stretch and dip your head. Okay. Right, we're going on the floor now. So, do what you can. This is quite difficult. It's box splits. I can't do box splits, I can't go all the way down. Just do what you can. If that's as far as you can go and it's hurting, that's fine. So go as far as you can. My hips are not made to do complete box splits. So just go as far as you can and don't hurt yourself. Okay? And sit back into it, hands in front of you. Just take your arms to the side. And just lean over to the left leg. Okay. And over to the right leg. Holding these stretches for 10 seconds each. I'm not doing that. Like I say, you probably have something to do today. Okay. Legs out in front of you. So with your feet flexed, try and touch them. If you can only go to there, that's fine. Just go as far as you can. Some people even find it hard to sit up in this position. I'm quite flexible, so I can touch my toes and try and go all the way down if you can. Okay? And now we're going to stretch out the glutes. So, with your knees bent, put your right leg on top of your left knee, and you're going to be doing a push and pull action. So you're pushing the right knee away and you're pulling your left knee towards you. Just like that. Push and pull. Ooh. It's a good stretch, it's a really good stretch. And lower your legs down, keeping this like this. Just cross over your legs. Bring them towards you and just pull. It's This is really good for the right side of the glute. So that's the right side done. Other leg now. I'm going to stretch the left glute out. Same thing again. Push and pull. Right hand, right knee. Left forearm, left knee. Pushing and pulling. That's a good stretch. It's really, really good. If you've got a bad back, it's a fantastic stretch. So cross the legs, bring them towards you, and just gently pull. And you can change the position of your legs to get a better stretch. Okay, and this should really stretch your left glute. Okay, your legs straight in front of you. Do the same again, and you should be able to go a little bit further this time. I know I can. Yeah, definitely. It's a lot easier. I don't know why. I've always been fascinated with that, but you can just go a little bit further. Yeah, one last thing, the splits. So, you know, you might not be able to get anywhere close to even doing the splits. It took me years to do the splits, but I can finally do them now. So, you start off with your left leg behind, just nice and bent. And if that's all you can do, and you can feel the stretch, that's fine. But just go as far as you can and use your hands for support either side. Okay, so slowly going down. Just go as far as you can. Okay, try and hold that for 10 seconds. Okay, and then the other leg. This mat's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Again, you know, if that's all you can do, that's great. Just go as far as you can. Good, and come up. That's it. That's my stretching routine.